that I first seen of this concept, that when they walked in the door, he was like, shh, 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 it's my parents' house. And then he was like, let's go upstairs. And then they walked upstairs, and then they just opened his door, and there was just like 5 or 6 homies in the trap. And he was like, so let me show you how this goes down real quick. And the whole process, they spilled it all over the like the floor, the table, like how
everywhere.
Like he could have pressed like 4 times the amount that he just spilt, and he was just don't even worry about it. Like, the profit off this is crazy. Like, and he just straight did it in his room in a matter of a few minutes, and like, the dude was just like, yo, you guys are just doing this upstairs in your parents' house. And he was like, yeah, we were supplying all the parties. And he was like, right now we got an order. And then, like, you know, the camera panned, and they were just like 4 of them just mopping it out with just like the messiest, you know, no like glove, no spilling powder everywhere. And he was just like, you know, like, this is fucking, it's going down.
Straight up. That's all they care about is the money, bro. They don't give a fuck about shit. They're like, yo, this shit cost us pennies, and we're about to sell it for dubs, bro. Like, straight up.
Yeah, and just straight
crazy.
up, we spill 1/4 on the floor every time.
They're like, yo, this pill cost us a penny,
crazy.
and we're about to sell it for $30.
Shit.
$30. Fucking crazy.
I never really fuck with pills anyway, so
Bruh.
it's just a better reason.
Fuck
not
that
to
shit,
at
man.
all.
This fentanyl epidemic is fucking terrible. Don't take the pills. It ain't worth it.
No, definitely.
Fuck no. Smoke weed. Whole lot of.
Ever since day one, has it been a concoction?
I always wondered that. I was
Whole lot of dabs.
They say like a little bit of fentanyl kills you. So like, what the fuck are they putting in?
Bro,
It
the
can't be all
little
fentanyl.
fucking
Has to be
amount that could fit in the tip of your finger of your pinky.
But isn't that? Yeah, I was about to say. So it has to be
like
even
10
smaller.
grains of salt worth.
Fucking Kool-Aid.
Death.
Kelly?
Kool-Aid, bro. They literally want the kids to do this shit, bro.
What is
Crazy.
it?
Holy shit.
What is it? Fucking the way they do this shit. They do this shit so out of pocket and so wild that was John Jones claimed that his toxicology report that came back for him testing positive for methamphetamines was from his blue rhino that he consumed.
Oh my god.
And he stated,
Can't blame that on a gas station pill.
and, no, it can't. No, it 100%. It went,
No.
it went,
No.
That fool's known to party, bro.
No,
Yeah,
so
bruh.
it went through like
He's known to get fucked up and party.
His lawyers pressed it, and the determination.
He got good lawyers.
I believe that.
I mean, hey, that could be a.
I
Yeah.
might not be 100%, but I believe the determination came back that like at that facility, they manufacture multiple other forms of pills that you can consume,
Yeah.
and there could have been a mix on
a fucking
that
It's
pill
definitely
on that pill
plausible.
press. There could have been a mix on that pill press to where, you know, like he didn't consume any whatever he tested positive for. It was in that pill he consumed, like. And then yeah, you know,
I mean, if there's a trace amount, but like the chances that fucking that factory's making blue rhinos and something that got dope in it,
That
like,
fool's known to be like a partier.
the chances that fool just smoked meth could be extremely higher than fucking that story. But hey, he could have had good lawyers. That really could have been a thing. Like,
and then what
Could have had good lawyers, and I feel like
OJ got off, my dude.
But that is definitely plausible. You know, factories
Yo,
do a whole bunch of other stuff.
I'm
So.
at the,
man,
I'm saying that there's a plausibility to it. I'm not saying that it's true. I'm not saying it's
everything's
not.
possible.
But it's definitely plausible. It's definitely
I mean,
possible.
a tiny maybe 1,000,001 chance.
Right,
Well,
but
I'm at the liquor store the other day, and I never seen the blue chews there before.
Oh,
or
got
the
the
blue
chews?
rhinos.
No,
there
they don't
say
have
the
blue
rhino.
chews.
They
They
got
got
blue rhinos, right? I never see the
The
blue
chews are
rhinos
the
there.
safe ones. We need the sponsorship. Shout out Blue Chews.
So this
Oh my God.
he's in line ahead of me, and I'm really good
We be
friends.
fucking.
I'm pretty good friends with the liquor
Stay
store,
hard.
you know. So I let the dude go ahead of me, and he's like, "Yo." He automatically reaches and grabs the bottle that he wants, and I'm like, okay, so this dude knows the clerk as well as I do.
Yeah, you got the
And
regular.
then, so he immediately grabs the bottle he wants, and then he's like, "And today you want?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I want one of the blue rhinos."
Oh no.
He's all about, "Yo, my other smoke shops got a 5,000."
He said you only got a 4,200. What's going on?
Yo,
what the hell?
he had a hundreds and 500s.
What the
And
fuck?
and he was like, and what my other smoke shop has a 5,000. Homie reached under the counter.
No, he
he said,
didn't.
I got more.
Homie reached under the counter across
said
the street.
5,000?
Across the street. That fool reached under the counter and was like, "You want one of these?"
8,000.
And he straight up was like, "One of those?" You know, like that.
10,000.
Like that hit way harder than the 500.
my
And I got up to buy what I wanted to buy and kind of leaned over to the left. Was like, "Yo, he is only advertising hundreds and 500s.
But he's got the
but
fucking woo-wop
He
tuck.
got the straight,
Bro,
the
that's just
straight.
illegal.
Yo,
You
he
get
straight got the,
5,000?
he straight had the,
We got
he
12,000.
straight had the illegal harder
Illegally
for,
horny.
harder for 4 hours under the counter.
Oh my
You
god!
need to go
the
to the
fucking yo. You might have to call the goddamn fucking
Did you look
doctor
at-
after this one.
Hey, it says on the package, give this one 6. You feel me? Like,
Oh, shit. Man, these motherfuckers at the gas station.
hey, and
bro.
tell me why he was like 50.
He said, bro, my doctor looks at me weird when I need Viagra, so the gas station be giving me the 5,000 on the under.
That's crazy.
Blue Rhino, that shit's probably so
Bro, them
bad.
things are so bad for you, bro. Get blue chews. Real talk, blue chews are safer.
He could
bruh.
just go get
Like,
Viagra. Let's just say he was like
he
50.
really could,
he was
though,
like
yeah.
50.
Bro, we could go get Viagra if we really wanted to. We just found a doctor that's like, okay, yeah, here you go, woo wop. You know, like, fucking fuck the rhinos,
Woo
bro.
wop.
The woo wop.
No, that's what that little. He had a little like half pint, and you know he had the whoop on deck.
He said, hey, tonight's my night. I fuck my bitch. So give me the rhino, give me the fit the fucking heen, and it's going down.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Man.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Bruh, so did you guys see that the fucking Powerball in Arizona right now is $1.6 billion?
Bill, yeah.
Billion.
Let's go to Arizona.
Bro, I might drive just to buy a couple tickets, bro. That's like life changing.
Who do we know there? Do
You're
we
in
know
the
anybody that
bees,
lives
bro.
in Arizona?
We did,
Yeah, we got
bro.
Cody lives
You better
in
break me
Arizona.
off
Send
10
us some money.
You better break me off 10
So
million.
they go buy a bunch
Fuck,
of
bro.
tickets.
More than that, fucking $1.6 billion?
Well,
You
you're
buy
gonna-
the
half of
compound.
that.
Bro, you get half of it. You're still fucking coming home with
We got-
fucking, bro.
Oh, yeah.
$700,000
We got the
or 700 million. Like,
700 million.
we got the financial advisor that lives in Arizona,
Bro,
but he
we
probably
need him to
wouldn't.
buy
He
us
probably
some fucking
wouldn't
tickets.
condone buying the tickets.
I can't hear what you said.
Oh, I said you could take the annual payments. You keep waiting.
Nah, fuck the annual. We're getting half in cash up front. I'll take 700 million right now. The fuck?
Yeah, I would too.
The fuck? Right now? In cash, bro? We got to get armored trucks to take that shit back to the trap. Straight up.
That's
Just spend like 10 million on a fucking compound.
We
and
buying the
we're done.
gun range and we're
Make our
fucking
music.
making it our fucking
We're not-
compound.
You're not taking that in cash.
In cash, bro.
he said.
On everything I love, 700 million.
He said, "I want like 5 blinker trucks in a row."
Bro, straight up, we about to have, nigga, I want the whole lineup, bro. We filling them bitches. Cash, bro. Guns, the whole nine, bro. We going.
That's something that I've thought about before. Like,
Fuck the
we
banks.
be in the casino, and I'm like, yo, if I hit,
not coming back
you
here.
know, like, that's something I thought about. Like, if I hit at this for this 1.5 million jackpot at the casino, I'm like, fuck, like, you know, you have to take this home with you. They're just gonna give. They just give. Y'all like they're gonna give me $1 billion
what
in
direct
cash.
They'll
You know
straight
what I mean?
give you an armored guard to the parking lot.
And yeah, that's what
But
I'm
then,
saying.
hey,
But then it's on you to
Get
get
home safe, buddy.
home.
And you know, like I'm like, yo, like, what's the odds the casino just gonna relick?
hit that
I'm like,
woo-wop.
yo, I ain't gonna make it home. Like, just
Fuck.
click the-
Yeah, what if the casino licks you
yeah,
back?
they're like, hey, bro,
Yo.
we need that back.
and they make it back on their land, and they're good to go. You feel me? Like,
Straight up.
I'm like, yo,
Their fucking law, their rules go.
yo, take that little.
They would probably just comp you a nice room immediately.
Yeah, they're like,
"You
hey, so
sure
you just lost
sure
your
you don't wanna
guap."
lose?
Yeah, you feel me?
You
We
sure
got
don't want to come
food.
back? You could stay in this hotel for a couple days. Here's
We
all this
got the
food. Here's all this
Bro.
alcohol.
I'm
I'm
telling
leaving
you,
with
if
the
I won
money.
that much money, I'm not coming back here. I'm
No.
immediately calling
Nah,
like
nah,
a house
straight up.
in like the
Yeah.
hills. I'm like,
100%.
I got cash
bro.
right now.
Yeah.
Straight
I'm
up.
leaving
I'll own
everything
that
I
bitch
have.
before I leave the lottery place. Like straight up. Like
Bro.
that's the
We're going to the Tesla
Bruh.
dealership immediately. Yeah, I get in.
Tesla?
I need,
Nigga,
Oh, we're locking in land immediately.
bro.
I need,
Yeah.
I need to be able to drive.
Tesla?
We're gonna get big old self-driving
Okay.
Tesla on everything I
Okay,
love.
he does
He's
need
getting
a
a self-driving
self-driving
Tesla.
Me, I'm getting a fucking
Hey,
SF90,
bro.
fucking 911.
I'm getting my Skyline.
I'm buying a helicopter, okay? I'm fucking flying.
I'll take that Tesla truck. You feel me? What's
Tesla
that?
Does
truck.
the Tesla truck drive itself?
Well, I mean,
I hope so.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, why?
Bro,
do you
we
even
could
sell
get
it?
Big O a self-driving Escalade.
do they
Like
have those?
the new ones are fucking self-driving. They have self-driving fucking Denali trucks, bro. Crazy 400-mile charge electrics, bro.
Well, my grandpa said like
Damn.
my grandpa said like 4 years ago that by like 2025 everybody gonna have an electric vehicle
Oh, they have to, bro.
or something crazy gonna
in
happen.
3
or
years,
some
they're
shit.
stopping making them
Yeah,
in
yeah, they're
California.
gonna start doing some crazy shit.
They're not making no more
And
fucking.
then, that was before COVID hit, and
Is that for real?
as the years have rolled on,
realsies.
Yeah, it's for real.
My grandpa was on some hella angry man, like old man shit, like 4 years ago, and was like, by like 2025, I won't be able to drive my fucking truck anymore. He was, I've had this shit for like 20 years. I ain't getting an
So
electric.
what is the
like,
government gonna give us money to get new cars?
and that's- no, so that's what pretty
There's
much.
a
you
program
just have
already.
to buy electric.
There is a
No,
program
there's
already,
a program
right?
already. There's a program
Damn.
already
There
where they'll
is a
give you
program.
cash
There's been a
to
program.
get an electric vehicle.
That's
The
crazy. They'll
give you
especially
like 10 grand.
California. Yeah.
That's wild. Maybe I sell my truck and get an electric truck.
No.
400 miles per charge, bro.
And they
Until
say
there's
it's
an
going
ice
to be
age.
I know.
2025 is when they're discontinuing making production, but you got to think gas is going to be around, diesel is going to be around, because they're not going to switch to electric for semis, and they're not going to do that for like military vehicles
these are the
and
conversations.
for planes and stuff like that. And you got to think people are going to be able to keep their cars gas powered vehicles, like combustion vehicles, they're going to be like almost like a hobby, like a novelty. So people will still have them. Nobody's going to get rid of them. You know what I mean? Like, yes, they're going to be like, oh, we have to be electric.
That's why
But the
gas
whole
prices
swap
are crazy,
won't be
too.
until like 2040.
So
Like, there ain't no way. They could stop making production of, combustion vehicles, but
Well, they can't
take a long
force
time.
everybody to swap either. They could just say, hey, there's no new models of these cars coming out.
yeah.
If you want a new car,
yeah.
it's electric. And then
Everything
eventually
else is
everybody
gonna be
has to,
electric.
you know?
Bro.
Except for Porsche's making that one, they're making like a hydrogen engine that's like a
They're
V6 twin
supposed to be
turbo.
coming out with a new
but-
type of gas. Too.
Yeah, they're working on
That's
that as well.
crazy.
That's supposed to be
Toyota
like
and Porsche are
no-
both working on it.
No emissions. It just
Yeah.
burns
Wild.
What you
bro.
were saying. So my grandpa drives
that might
18-wheeler.
save it.
My grandpa drives 18-wheeler, and they be in the last like 3 or 4 years, someone is designing those electric the Tesla.
Tesla.
Oh, yeah, no, there's
Tesla.
Tesla trucks.
They're starting
like
designs on it,
18-wheeler
but that's going
trucks.
to take a long time.
And so my
the
grandpa,
military ain't going to
so
swap.
my grandpa
Think
works
about-
for
they
one
need
of
the
like
batteries
my grandpa
for
works
that.
for like one of the best like 18-wheeler like a lot like a fucking companies you can work for. They fucking clear like billions, and my grandpa always be talking about, yeah, they're already like he's gonna get one of those Tesla trucks like as soon as they're available to purchase. My grandpa just constantly be getting like the newest. Like,
I mean, it's
up to
cool
date,
and all
like,
until you got to replace your batteries in 10 years.
So when
And
he
it's
was-
fucking like $100K to get new batteries for the truck.
So one of the things that he was saying that it might accommodate for the truck
You can
driver,
only go to
it might
Tesla.
accommodate
Fuck
for the
yeah.
truck driver.
and they could stop
Is,
you doing
is,
anything.
is the like the Tesla will have the well, like the AI in it to where you can't go over your driving.
Yeah, no,
so-
it'll shut
yeah,
off.
so
It
he
won't
was
let
They have
you.
so many
So
controls.
he was saying
Like
that
an
like,
auto log.
if for him that'll be a downside. But for I feel like the average citizen, you shouldn't be driving for 36 hours, because you're pushing it like and
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
risky.
like
You're fucking,
yeah.
you got thousands and thousands of pounds of like life behind you. You
And
could
so
just kill people.
These are the conversations
driving
we'd be having this like my grandpa would be like fuck that
40 hours.
I'm like hey old man I need to
Yeah.
They already have electric Rivian fucking Rivian.
Yeah,
Amazon
but like,
vans.
imagine this,
Amazon
bro.
vans,
The
yeah.
Tesla batteries after 7 years cost 17 grand to replace. Imagine how many batteries that truck's gonna take, and imagine how much replacement that is after 7 years. Are you gonna make enough hauling in
Compared
7
to,
years to spend another fucking 50 grand on batteries?
a
Like,
diesel engine that'll run to 2
fucking,
million.
bro, straight up 2 million mile diesel trucks. Like,
Dead ass, yeah.
bro, they factor the gas in. They don't care about the emissions. They're hauling our shit. They're hauling our groceries. They're hauling our fucking
The world
shirts. They're
runs on
hauling.
it. On
Bro,
diesel,
it's literally it is, but
right
like,
now. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see it being that feasible for the money to be like. I mean, unless the batteries get cheaper, but they say the batteries are coming from the core that they're taking, and it's fucking the environment up more than the goddamn fucking diesel
Yeah.
is.
No,
Yeah, way worse.
and like,
like-
well
They
like
just bury the batteries when they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like what the fuck is that,
It's like the same thing we do with like
Lithium ion
nuclear
in the
shit.
fucking
Like,
soil.
come on.
That's great.
bro?
and what was it like 20 years ago you could have bought that truck in 2025 and it lasts you like a lifetime.
lifetime.
Straight
But
up.
you buy that new 2025 now and they'd be fucking dish their shit compared to the old they make them for them not to last you your whole life anymore. Like well, my grandpa's fucking truck's on like 400,000 miles and you just take care of it and you just clean it and my grandpa's just like this bitch will last me
Straight up, it'll
I'm like,
last a long
I
time.
remember him having it my whole entire life and I'm pretty sure he's had it all my uncle's life as well.
Yeah.
That truck's on like 40 years old.
Bro,
like,
a good truck will last a long time. Not no more,
time.
but
Not
like
no more.
like they
Right.
really made them fucking to last. That's
You
the
got-
whole
yeah.
selling point of a truck. is
find
like,
a brand new one
That's
that's
true,
old
bro.
somewhere.
bro, for real,
And just tuck it.
Low
and
miles.
that's the last thing that's gonna last you. Like,
Bro, crazy,
Bro, yeah, like the old Ford pickups too, bro.
bro.
Those
Run
are-
forever, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Forever. So I'm reading this shit over here right now, and Nike canceled Kyrie's contract to make all of his shoes because of an anti-Semitic tweet.
He didn't say anything anti-Semitic.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what the
He
fuck?
just has his own beliefs.
And Nike's over here like,
And
yeah.
they asked him, "Are
fucking-
you anti-Semitic?" And he was just like, "I'm not gonna do this with you guys. I love
Exactly,
all people. Like I embrace all people." And then he was just like, "I'm not."
And
gonna,
because
like,
of this fucking
do this-
stir up, all of a
do
sudden,
this shit.
I mean, imagine how big that Nike contract was. For Kyrie, that was probably fucking millions
know
and
what? He
millions and
doesn't give
millions
a
of dollars. He really don't.
so one of the
He
homies,
don't.
That's why he's
That-
doing this. He
to
doesn't
pull
give a
it
fuck.
so one of the other homies
Over the
was saying,
stupidest shit is just like, bro.
One of the other homies was saying that like that these questions shouldn't be asked towards the athletes, and that
It's like setting
that,
them up,
and that we're just viewing their sport, like their athlete, like other than that, like any other opinion really that you have isn't really relevant in the essence of something like this happens. You can't share your ups or downs or your
anything,
or you're
or you'll get
agreeing
canceled.
or you're disagreeing, and so therefore like that this is like a new thing that should just be like a borderline. Hey, I don't answer any questions like that. And,
Straight up, or something like.
and that's
Because you really say the wrong thing and they'll fucking cancel
and
you.
it also,
and
like the interviewer's trying to get content, but those questions are messed up when you can't when you can't say yes or no.
Yeah, you're fucked either way.
Yeah.
And it's like they're really setting you up to literally just fail.
Yeah, and so like like that's one of the things is you as a media, as someone who takes pictures, paparazzi, you try to bait them
To get that content that you can sell.
That's why he said he wasn't doing this
Yeah,
shit. He's
and
like,
so-
I love all
Exactly.
people. I'm not doing
Yeah,
this.
and
they're
that's
trying to call him
Yeah,
anti-Semitic.
and loses a Nike contract over it.
And then
Like,
so that's the thing is in today's world you don't just
Can't speak
you
up.
don't just get like
No.
you don't just get like a bad rep. You lose like your foundation.
and
Like,
see what the craziest
bad.
part is,
No,
yeah, you do.
yeah,
You don't get a bad rep. You
No,
literally just
you
lose everything.
And then like let's say
You don't even
maybe
get a chance for
and then like
redemption.
what had happened to the dude that was like the King's like a sports media caster. He had his own like radio station. And him and a fellow basketball player who didn't get along, the basketball player like baited him into asking him an inappropriate question.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
that question he lost like the CEO. They like kicked him out of like the shareholds and like the corporate and he founded like the whole like radio and like the whole like
Who was it?
it was just some dude that was in like the King's podcaster and he had like some radio station. When I used to live before COVID, when I lived with my dad, it happened like right as something like right in the beginning of COVID or something, and he just made like an inappropriate comment or like and the athlete like kind of like baited him on it. And
well, because they're
they
trying to
create-
pull that content to get clicks.
Like,
That's
and
like
yeah.
they're trying to ask you whatever the fuck. They don't give a shit what it does. They they put you on the spot and it's like, yeah, even if you say no comment, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Like regardless of what you say, but like I think about it like it's crazy because they're setting you up to say something, you say something, whatever, but now it's like they're gonna cancel you. I mean, for your fans to really look at that and be like, oh, he said that, I'm not a fan of fucking Kyrie no more. Fuck Kyrie. Like, bro, how does that look at ICP? I mean, they're not huge, but Insane Clown Posse, imagine them trying to get canceled.
They couldn't.
They couldn't because their fans don't give a fuck. Their fans like them for them and they like their free speech and what they say and what it's about. But like, yeah, I mean, you might just have some fucking stupid fans and then all of a sudden you're going to lose them because you said the wrong word in a fucking interview. And now they say you're anti-Semitic.
He
Like,
didn't even say like
Bro,
the wrong word. That's the thing.
this shit's so.
and it's just
fucked.
interesting how quick the company will do it even before like it even like this hasn't even settled yet for us to determine what he's done. But you guys are just gonna cut ties with him.
Yeah,
And
immediately.
It's like certain things can't be apologized for in certain scenarios. It's like you guys by cutting ties with him kind of added to the fact that he may have made that inappropriate comment. And that's also another thing that I think the Nike or whoever it is, in that scenario, you need to back up the athlete.
Right? Like, why do they not have the
He
support
sold
of
hella
Nike?
shoes, bro.
And why do
A
they
lot
not have
of
the
motherfuckers
support of the
wear Kyrie,
NBA?
bro.
Like,
That's he got zero. They didn't make you got to make a comment like our athlete does not condone or doesn't like he did not agree with. It's some type of something like not just immediately like to make sure we're safe. We're gonna say goodbye with that, and that's just
Bro,
like,
that's because they all have these ESG scores, bro.
I ain't gonna sign with. I wouldn't recommend signing with someone who's gonna back out instead of and trusting you. Like, why do you want me to sign with you if you guys are just gonna dip out? Like,
Bro, I was talking about Callie about that shit the other day. The ESG shit where they literally have like big companies like to get funding from like the fucking top. They have to adhere to this fucking agenda, like of being like woke and like you can't say anything and like
and fucking
you
meet all
can't,
these
like,
ball
you
markers.
gotta be a
and
drone,
fucking-
bro.
Yeah, literally, like they want you to be a fucking robot. That's it. Control.
So
fucking from the
Kyrie
top,
was
like,
probably making them lose points on their ESG shit,
bro.
That ass.
and so that's and then another main thing it all comes down to is that contract. And they be writing that contract where you don't even know what you're reading.
Oh, I know, straight up.
You gotta hire someone.
And even
to
if
read
you do hire someone, they might not catch it.
And then hopefully you hired someone that understood how to read that format of the contract.
Right.
And then they be wording things that like all three of us read that And that's not even a sentence, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and then
You're like, wait a minute.
6 months later, they're like, yeah, your contract's canceled because that sentence means this.
Yeah,
You're like, oh,
if we
what?
ever think you're anti-Semitic, you're fucking done.
you're
bro.
like,
This is
wait-
what it says right there.
You're like, wait a minute, what?
In Latin.
Yeah,
Sorry
you're-
you didn't read it.
Yeah, like
Motherfuckers, bro.
Really, dead ass probably be in line.
Oh my god. So I'm reading some bullshit over here. McDonald's is getting sued yet again for their
what?
coffee.
Oh,
Hot?
no.
An Alabama woman filed
Oh,
a
no.
$13 million lawsuit against the fast food chain.
Oh.
She's saying that they served her coffee with like cleaning chemicals in it.
Oh.
Like they didn't put the right creamer in it. They literally just dumped like fucking whatever the fuck they clean the floors with. And then she told him like, yo, I think that's what happened. I want to see the bottle to see if I need to call poison control. They refused her. They refused to call 911 for her and they kicked her out of the store. And she's suing them for $13 million.
yo, when I worked at Burger King, yo. When I worked at Burger King.
Let's hear it.
Yo, one day we got a phone call. Hey, they were so burnt at this place. And when I worked at Burger King, one day we got a phone call, and she was like, "So my son, has been having exploding diarrhea for the last
Oh
for,
my
for
God.
the last an enough amount of days or hours to where she was like I'm calling." And
Yeah, that she's gonna
and-
call the store.
and she just straight up was like, and how could I help you with that? So they're so burnt there that she didn't comprehend that this lady was like, this is the last thing my child has eaten. But she didn't say that.
Right,
She didn't
right.
say those words.
She's
So
just like, yo, he's shitting repulsively.
why the fuck are she was just like, I'm over here like, why the fuck would she call us? You're that dumb that you don't understand that she called here and said this to us because somebody got sick here. No one's gonna do anything about this shit,
Bro.
I was just like, yo, like that lady, what the fuck? I was like,
Right.
hopefully that lady's like, I was gonna say, hopefully that lady's kid's okay,
Bro, got like E. coli and shit.
and yeah, I'd get food poisoning there. Maybe I had food poisoning there that maybe 5 or
did?
6 times. Yeah, for sure. But see,
5 or 6?
but see,
Oh
Five
my
or
God.
six.
God, what the fuck?
okay, but so
5 or 6.
But
You worked there
Jesus
for
Christ.
6 months, bro. That's
Yeah.
once a month.
That's nigga. That's paid time off? Or how does that work?
okay, so
Because you worked there for 6 months. That's once a month, damn it.
I mean, my stomach handles.
Oh my God.
My stomach handles food poisoning for a day, and then I'm good. So,
Bro, I've never had
Oh
food
my
poisoning.
God. I had it that one time at the fucking event where I just kept fucking throwing up
I've
almost
never
on
had food
everything.
poisoning.
oh, so for me,
It was
Oh, yeah.
terrible.
For me,
I just
For
died.
me, I don't throw up. It all comes out the other end
Oh,
for like a day or two.
Oh,
and I'll just have crazy
no.
stomach ache. But I found out what it was. Okay, so I found one day I was working, so I cut my hand like 2 weeks into the work in there. So for
Then got food
so
poisoning.
for like a cool amount of time, I didn't work making food, right? And I would, I didn't work making food for customers, but I would make my own food.
Oh my God.
And every once in a while, I'd make my own food, and I'd make it's like I think it's called like the stacker. I don't remember what it is, but it has the secret sauce on it, right? And I'd use the secret sauce, and I'd eat it like once a week, kind of thing, because I'd get sick
Like
from
that
it,
secret
right?
sauce.
Like I
Secret
think
sauce made you sick.
it was the secret sauce
Oh
because
my
one day
God.
What the fuck was in
like,
that?
Don't eat the
secret
secret
sauce?
sauce.
no, so like 4
Don't
months.
eat it.
So like 4
What's the
months later,
secret?
like 3 or 4 months later, when I went to work the food line, like I originally got hired for, I'm a super I clean and just make sure my food line's cool, and I grab this fucking secret sauce has been here for past the expiration date kind of
No.
thing, right? So I go to
They're
get
serving old secret
I go to
sauce?
get a new secret sauce.
Oh, fuck.
And I've never had to go grab that item before. And tell me why the new secret sauce is like black and white, a different color, a different
Oh my
texture. And I'm like, yo, I've been eating the oldest secret sauce. You feel? And I was just like, yo, never again. That's like my favorite thing here. And
Don't eat the secret sauce.
I ate it like 2 more times after that and
Don't
got
eat the
sick.
fucking sauce. It's old.
I ate it like 2 more times after that and got sick both times too.
Why would you eat it again, nigga?
Even old secret sauce is fire.
Oh, he said even the old sauce is fire. Oh my god.
And you know, like I'm the cheeseburger lug box.
Oh my
like,
god. So Big O, I've heard plenty of stories about one of your coworkers at this Burger King. Let's call him Jason.
Dude.
Okay, so Jason was a crazy motherfucker.
Was this the manager?
This was the manager, yeah.
Oh my
Big O,
God.
tell him about Jason.
Hey, tell me why the other day when the delivery driver gave me a ride home from my work right now,
Oh no.
I mentioned that he mentioned something about either he worked at that Burger King or maybe he
knew
had
Jason?
he had a girlfriend that worked at that Burger King or something.
Oh,
and he
no.
was like, did you happen to work for this? He described Jason.
Oh
And
my
I was just like, yo, never in my entire life have I ever
crazy.
worked with someone who I had multiple days of debating on if this man was on what type of psychedelic.
Bro, Big O told me that this fool served someone a Whopper with just bun and lettuce. That's all they got was bun and lettuce, bro.
Yo, like
What the fuck?
I would have people give me cash tips after he walked away. Like in the drive-through, I'd be like, "Yo, Jason, I need you to help me for a second. I can't figure out how to do this on the screen." And no fucking shit, I've never seen anybody do this before in person. He third party talked to himself. He said, "Okay, Jason, you got this." And then he looked at the screen and in front of a customer, right? He looked at the screen and he just, you know. He didn't grab control and he just faded away. And then he for maybe like, you know, 30, maybe like a minute and a half, and then all of a sudden he
awkward.
all of a sudden he did like
That is very
he
awkward.
did like the, "Oh, you know, how may I help you?" What? And I was like, "Okay,
He
Jason,
said deep breath.
I need this." And then he immediately just clicked on the screen and was like, "You're good to go. Here you go," and walked away.
my
You know,
God. He
did
switched
it.
reality
He did it
right
within
there.
like 2 seconds, but it took him, you know, a cool like minute. And
2
then
minutes
when
just
he
to
walked
get there.
when he walked away, that fucking person was just like, "Who was that?"
Hey, that was my manager. That was my manager.
When I explained that it was my manager,
Oh my
that dude gave me a $20 tip and was like,
said, "Hey, bro, good
this fool
luck."
was like,
Good fucking luck, bro.
Hey, and so we get people that like, you know, like he was working.
God.
We'd get people that he was working drive-through, and he couldn't fucking process or load or comprehend
He said, "Beep, beep,
anything. So
NPC.
so multiple times would he just walk away, and me being a, you know, like just a overall employee, I would walk up to the window and they'd be like, "Whoever the fuck that was," you know, like,
They need to be fired, bro.
no, they threatened to beat him up.
Oh my God.
Like straight, you know, that man would tell me to come back here.
Poor
Fucking,
Jason.
you know, like, and I'd just be like, "I'm so sorry," you know,
Like, hey, he's special.
and one of the days I worked, so like
Perma-burn.
we had a special employee.
Oh my God, he
was
did
like-
better than
he was
Jason.
like a 40 to 50-year-old man who had Down syndrome.
Okay.
Wait,
And-
really?
Yeah.
Shouts out, though. I love that kind of shit.
He cleaned for us mainly. He had been there for longer than Jason.
Oh my God.
And one day,
Jesus.
one day it appeared that Jason had potentially been fired, and he was gone for, you know, an extraordinarily amount of time. And well, one day he returned. And he returned and his manager outfit, you know, and the man with Down syndrome, you know, they're allowed to.
P.S. They never hired him back. He just showed back
The
up.
dude with Down syndrome, you know, they're allowed to make, you know, rather rude comments.
They're allowed?
Yeah, they're allowed, dude.
I mean, I guess if you have Tourette syndrome and you're at
No,
work, like, what shit did?
Nah.
Like, I mean, hey.
No, he
straight
was
up-
just dumb.
He straight up was like, he said exactly what I thought in my brain.
Oh my
but
God,
with like zero filter. He was just like,
Right.
Jason, it's very unfortunate to see you're back here.
Oh my God.
He was like,
He's just like, oh, fuck.
no, he straight up said,
Very unfortunate.
and in the time you've been here, and this is after this man made the statement, it made me rethink if he was on drugs or not.
Oh my God.
The dude Down syndrome was like, "Yo, in the time you've been here, this job has drastically like downgraded your life, your mental health, like your personality." Like,
Oh my
and the Down syndrome dude was just like, you know, like, this is very sad.
This is very
that,
sad.
you know, that you weren't fired or under something else. And then I got like chitter chatter from the assistant manager. They let him take a 2-week mental health break.
What?
I never had heard of anything like that.
How does that go down?
Bro, because he was nuts, though.
Like,
But they let him come back?
so he had been there.
fucking
He had
nuts.
been there. He was.
Oh
he
my
was.
God.
And so I think I came into the determination after working there for the 6 months because that place did push me to, like after I could see if he was there for 6 years. It could have drastically, like, he could have had a mental
Went
health.
crazy?
He could have been diagnosed because
my
of that
God.
place.
Because-
and yeah, it was just
He
constant.
said, bro, this Burger King shit's driving me
was
crazy.
that place was just constantly unfunctional, and we'd get
Always,
we'd get
yeah, you're always
customers-
running out of
we'd get
something,
customers
or
that
always,
were just
like-
so like not so upset and
that shit
so
would make me wanna
rude
fucking
and so
kill
like
myself.
they, just fuck you for not fucking having my fucking chicken sandwich.
What do you mean you're fucking out of nuggets?
Yeah,
What the fuck are you
and then they
doing?
just drive through the drive-through at like 30 miles per hour, and then
Oh
it would
my
happen.
God.
It would, and you know what? And I'm like, hey, why don't we put a sign on the fucking screen? And corporate says we can't put a sign on the screen, and I'm like, corporate can fuck off.
Yeah, for real. In those kind of situations, like, bro.
And so that was a big problem for me working the drive-thru. I would tell them I don't ever want
But
to do
like,
it.
now, so see, that running out of shit is 50-50 either, yeah, Burger King's not giving you enough supplies, or the manager's not ordering enough supplies.
It was what was happening at the fucking Popeyes in Lodi.
Oh, no.
We fucked up your order. Here's your real order.
What do you mean?
We fucked up your order.
Oh, so you have to give them a
Here's
whole
your
new
real
order?
order, and no one counts that into ordering.
Oh my
No one
gosh! So
counts-
like we fucked up 50 orders this week, so we need 50
then
more.
the average
fucking...
Those are all
employee,
fucking
the average
shit.
employee,
Oh my
average
God.
employee doesn't document that I fucked up that order.
True, 'cause they don't wanna
and-
fucking-
and gave away an order.
Oh
and
my
so that's what happened. That one day the manager at Popeyes was straight up. She was like, "Yeah,
You worked there?
no, I fucking would go there all."
You went there. Well, we did go there
Yeah,
like literally every
Popeyes,
day.
The
Yeah,
beignets are
when it
magic.
first opened, I went there with either him or
Yeah,
with the trailer
it was
park
me and you, bro.
constantly.
Bro.
Me and Fat Matt would eat
We
there.
had my mom take
Yeah.
us all the time.
And so at one point, me and her became like she recognized me.
Hey, he was a frequent flyer of the
No,
Pippies.
dead ass, bro. We were there a lot. Dead ass.
Yeah, and so that's what would happen there. And yeah, there was no like accommodating that.
Yeah, because they're not gonna be like, well, I fucked up, and then without doing that, they're not gonna know to order this much extra, and then it's like the next week
Yeah.
you're like, what do you mean we're fucking 100 patties short
when you
of
got,
chicken
and when you
sandwiches?
got Jason fucking over here,
Oh my
fucking just literally like can't read. My manager.
Dude, if someone ever gave me lettuce in a bun instead of a Whopper, I would fuck them up. I would have to go inside.
When they trained you to make a burger, there was like in the middle of the square in the training video, there was like like a little circle that you should put the bun on, and this one would move at like.
Oh my
He'd
god!
put the paper down,
I know why it takes so long.
and
now.
then he'd grab one bun. There's
Oh my
I swear to God,
Bruh.
there's 100 that day she flipped out. There's
Oh
100 orders on the screen.
Holy
and
fuck.
I'm working deep fryer,
Oh.
and I'm looking out over my shoulder, over this full shoulder, and
just fucking-
he's just. He like SpongeBob made the sandwich,
Oh
but like
my
perfect. You know what I mean?
God.
Like perfect. Like it was fucking
He
gonna be
said
given to
2
corporate.
dollops of mayonnaise,
And she
one
flipped.
pickle.
out front and was like, "There's 100."
Go fucking faster!
And that day she quit, and I was
Oh my
like,
god!
"Yo, like."
Dude, I would quit that.
Fucking Jason, bro. Ugh.
All right, what you got?
So I'm reading some fucking disgusting shit over here.
All right.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Wait.
Like,
Disclaimer.
like I want to go find.
I see what it is.
I want to go find people like this and fucking.
We should kill them.
Kill them. South Dakota Senate candidate charged with multiple sexual acts against his adopted child.
Oh my god.
He adopted a little girl at the age of 10, and for 5 years he molested her. The only way they found out is she finally was able to go to summer camp and spilled her guts to the first person she trusted. Terrible. They fucking got this motherfucker, bro. They was about to let him be fucking Senate, bro. How the fuck does that...
Senate?
Bro, they literally was about
so
to...
crazy.
Like, that's fucking insane, bro. Thank God they found this shit, bro. Because how many of them motherfuckers in power, bro, are pedophiles, bro?
And see,
That shit's
all of
fucking
them.
disgusting.
Where's the
bro.
list? Where's the list,
That's
bro?
what I'm
Where's the
saying,
Jeffrey
bro.
Epstein list?
Oh my
so
god, bro.
I looked into this at one point for the adoption
Fucking
thing.
crazy,
I just
bruh.
I watch all kinds of content.
And to adopt a child to do that to him, bro?
Bro, that's the fucking way they
Nigga,
would.
they deserve a bullet, bro.
So one day I looked this shit up.
They're gonna rape his ass.
The biggest organization that that is in charge of helping you adopt a child. At one point, at multiple points, I believe, they got charged and like sued and had to cover up that, like, yo, like that dude, not, he only had one child, but for example, someone like that dude would bring in, you know, like his
10 children,
his 12-year-old daughter that he adopted, and then them give her the fucking shit to make the baby die and not say nothing. And there was multiple cases of
Wait, what?
There was
You gotta back that up.
There was like multiple.
I'm
There was
Are you talking about like if they get fucking pregnant from his
they would come in,
molesting
yeah,
them?
they would come in at like
So the adopted dad would be like, I molested my daughter.
no, the daughter would
Like-
just come like they like when you
They would
adopt
do some, like,
when you
backyard
adopt, when you
abortion
adopt a
shit.
child, every once in a while they come in and check on your child.
Well, yeah, they
And-
sometimes think hopefully.
or you bring that child to like a doctor's office to
get checkups to make sure you're fit.
Like, they made it in the documentary. It made it sound like that doctor's office is affiliated and correlated with the adoption, like the adoption place, and they would just straight be like they was like multiple ladies. They tracked it back and multiple
It's like Planned Parenthood?
I think that's what it was. Like
Probably.
multiple ladies.
They're fucking
Multiple
nasty.
ladies were like that lady.
People are fucking
that lady
disgusting,
covered
bro.
up like multiple child molesters. She was just like,
Bro.
oh, you know, like the 12-year-old.
For fucking money,
that
probably,
12-year-old's
bro.
pregnant.
Money.
That
What the
12-year-old's
fuck?
pregnant. Like, we're just gonna give her whatever we need to give her and not say nothing.
Yeah,
And
we're
that
gonna
was
give her an
like-
abortion and
that
keep
was
it
like-
fucking on the hush.
like 100% against that Planned Parenthood's like,
Bro.
And yeah, that was like it was crazy for me to. I was like, yo, like I was looking it all up online, and like, yeah, there was like multiple cases where like it wasn't just one dude. You know, like that
It was
was
like a whole fucking
that was
organization.
that was the pedo lady that worked for the organization, like.
motherfuckers, bro.
And it's shit like that. It's like, yeah, like, you know, if you ever have a child, you would, you know, and you can't take care of it or something happens, you know, you would consider that family. But
know,
it's
and
like,
that's
yo,
like-
it's like that dude's not that dude's a single dude, you know, like that's not the lady that can't have a child for the rest of her life.
For real, and
You
like,
know, like-
bro, for that to be like motherfuckers within the network of adoption or doing stuff like that for Planned Parenthood, for them to fucking let that shit slip for money, like, is disgusting,
They're
bro.
fucking sick.
The people that give their children up for adoption because they can't give them the life that they think they deserve, and then for that person to get preyed on by a fucking pedophile,
It's like, you know, like
that's a whole nother level of just
that's
fucking.
like the last
bruh.
yeah, that's like the last scenario that needs to take place, and it's the last time for that to happen.
Dude,
like, yeah, like, yeah,
fucking crazy, bro. Like, I can't. I hate talking about that shit because it just makes me mad. So look, I'm reading something else over here, bro. This is kind of funny. Big O, how long you think you can hold your piss for? Real talk, life or death. How long you think you can hold your piss for?
bro, once I have to go pee, I have to go pee, dog.
But like,
I have-
gun to your head, how long do you think you can hold it for?
for me, we're losing this for sure.
So this says Jeff Bezos' housekeeper gets UTIs from lack of bathroom access. Says that she wasn't allowed to use the fucking bathroom.
Can't use
bro.
any of the 50
And she
bathrooms.
ended up getting fucking UTIs from having to hold her piss for so
None of
long,
them.
bro. She filed a lawsuit against him for fucking negligence and not being able to use the fucking bathroom.
Hey, but think
None
about,
of
but
the
think about
50.
that. But think about that. Like,
Like, how do you not have a facility for your fucking help?
no, I ain't even thinking
Like,
about.
what the
I ain't
fuck?
even thinking about that. Like, as a man, I just piss in your bush or something.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, as a man, bro, this
Yeah,
is a woman.
that's
What
what
was
I'm
she gonna
saying. No, that's
fucking
what I'm
do?
saying.
Squat in the plant?
So like him, that's what I'm saying. By him saying that, it wasn't like, yeah, it wasn't like you just go piss somewhere else, dog. No, like she couldn't just go pee in the corner or something. Like,
No,
that-
she was like,
that's not
no
cool.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I gotta wait till my 50-hour shift is over.
Like, what? Like that's
Oh my god.
that's the last like.
Fuck. She probably like lived there too.
Bro, yeah, like, how does that work, bro? How do you not have a fucking guest restroom
No,
for
she
your
probably
help?
did live.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. She probably lived there.
She probably fucking lived there, bro, and wasn't able to use the
He
bathroom.
was like, "Hey, you were here on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
and you took 6 shifts.
You can't take
no,
a piss." Fuck that.
bro. Paige tried to say no bathroom for you.
Oh, she probably
And
lived
the other lady
Even
clocks
worse.
in, and you're just like,
She's all leaving pissing herself and shit, bro. How long does that have to go on before
be-
you file that lawsuit?
Wait.
Like, what the fuck?
That's a
How many UTIs does it take?
She got
But
you
think
because
about this. This is actually sick because that's a
how
theme
much
of
was she getting
Amazon,
paid?
bro.
Bro, that's what
a
I'm
theme of
saying.
working at
Oh,
Amazon,
yeah, you can't go to the
bro.
bathroom.
You can't go pee.
I had a homie that worked at the
What?
factory.
Oh,
It
I
was the
know,
worst shit
bro.
ever.
Yeah, I know because I fucking.
What do they say if you fucking are driving? You have to use the bathroom.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I go wherever the
That's
fuck.
what I'm saying. Like what the fuck? I'd be like,
But if
I'm
you're
pissed
in
in
those
the van.
facilities, bro, they have like the self-moving robots
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
facilities are worse.
I had a homie that worked there, and he got stuck behind the robots, and on top of that, he wasn't allowed to use the bathroom.
What the fuck?
They would
Time you
say
to do shit,
Yeah,
bro.
they would say your lunch break was 30 minutes, like on paper, like when you
Yeah.
applied, but realistically, you got like 7 minutes.
Oh my god.
Because you have to walk.
So you're
And the warehouses are fucking huge.
bro.
huge.
That wouldn't fly,
So
bro.
that by the
And you
time
have
go
to dip
sit
and
down,
dodge,
it's like
but
If I gotta
robots.
take a shit, I gotta take a shit. Like I ain't fucking
Not
waiting
happening,
for no
bro.
fucking-
Not happening.
Not happen.
Really
Hold,
not
that,
happening.
hold that shit, bro.
My question for the maid: how much were you getting paid
Bro, right?
to
put up with
multiple
pissing,
UTIs?
I mean, Bezos is probably shelling out some good money, but like
No, he's
multiple. You don't. I mean, true. But
they
today,
might have been able to negotiate.
to
Like,
stay
oh, I
through
can't
multiple-
pee. Well,
Here's my question.
extra 2
Now
minutes.
this is out of pocket, right?
Oh my god.
Now she was pissing on him, right?
What?
And then all of a sudden sued him. Like, yo, like
She
you,
was pissing
you
on
don't
him?
pee for 3 days, but you pee on me. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
my god! It was some like under shit. You can't pee in the bathroom unless you pee on me.
Yeah, and then she didn't
Oh my
pee. You know, like she wasn't down.
Far-fetched,
She wasn't
but
down.
I
She
like
wasn't
it.
down
I
for
could
it.
see it. I
Like,
mean, hey,
you know, like-
Bezos got bread, so like.
Or there's no way you can prove the pee part. Like, you know, like, she's I'm suing after a cool
Said,
couple
well, you
months
know
of this
what?
bullshit.
You didn't let me use the bathroom while I was your maid, so ha ha. Oh my god,
wild.
that's fucking crazy.
Oh, but you said fucking shitting on the clock, right?
Shitting on the clock.
One day my dad was like, you should download this app.
Oh
and
my God.
He was like, and if you poop 15 minutes every day and put it on this app, it'll tell you at the end of the year like how much money you made shitting on the clock.
Oh my god, if you're shitting at work,
And
it
my
like
dad-
tells you
yeah,
how much the
yeah.
15 minutes
And
adds
my-
up
and
to.
my dad said his coworker showed him this. My dad said his coworker had like in the app like documented for like years. This full shits 30 minutes every day before.
No!
And my dad said he does it before his lunch break.
Oh my god, so it's a double up. He's on the shitter and then he fucking gets his
then-
lunch.
yeah.
Genius.
Oh
And my dad was like, yo,
God.
like, you know, this is something that you like. They can't tell you no. You can't take a shit at work.
That is true.
And they can't tell you no 30 minutes before your lunch break. And my dad was like, and this fool does this shit like straight up. I'll go to the union board.
So how much did he save, or how much did he make shitting on the clock?
I don't remember that part.
Oh my
But I mean,
God,
my
we need to find out.
My dad and them be making like $50 an hour. You feel me? And
Oh
so this
my
man made
God.
$25 a day shitting on the clock. You feel me?
Bro.
Like, and so that's
That's
a big,
fucking
That's a
crazy.
big factor. That my dad was like,
25 bucks a
25
day to
times-
shit.
Like 365.
yeah,
20, okay, so
That's-
25
that would
times
be every
5 is
day.
fucking what? 125?
Yeah.
So 125. I mean, bro, yeah, you're talking. What the fuck?
yeah. So my dad's over here, you know, making a few
Bro,
racks. Shit.
125 a week,
This fool
bro.
making a rack or two.
That's
We're getting
500.
some static from one of these mics.
It's probably for me.
Oh.
I was fucking around.
It is big though. Fix your plug-in on the bottom.
Oh no.
Pop, 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 pop. Better?
Talking
Yeah.
to it?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, don't touch
Yeah.
it.
Perfect.
Yeah, you're good.
Gang.
I'm
That
I'm
is
getting antsy. you feel me?
crazy. So I'm getting antsy. Hit the pin, bro. Fucking get fucking blitz, bro.
You know, it's just life.
Are we fucking at the Patreon segment yet? Yeah?
You're like 42 minutes.
We're at 42. So a couple more segments and then we can grab a rig and bring it up here and take a dab for the Patreon segment. All right, let's fucking. Should we wrap it all? You want to freestyle?
You might have
man?
to take down that smoke detector.
The
It'll
party,
be fine.
The party's
Yeah.
on.
Potentially.
The party's on smoke.
The potentially.
No, I don't want to.
No freestyle? Okay, let me find another topic.
You guys
for
can't
us.
see, but his eyes are bloodshot red.
I'm high as
And
fuck.
he is high as shit.
Hey,
for
that's
sure.
the best time to freestyle.
Fuck.
No, Ezra goes through phases. Right now, he's downgrading.
Oh my god. He said he's fucking
Yeah.
faded.
Yeah. No, but that's why I got those dude wipes. Shout out to dude wipes. Fucking at work they
Tell
got
'em, big
at
O.
work they got one
Hey.
ply, and I be trying to
Not
take a
bad.
shit at work all the time. That,
One ply?
That one ply be fucking
One ply?
That
One?
Yo, I think it's less than one ply. It's like elementary. It's like
ply.
elementary school. That shit shreds into paper. So we bought the
Got
we bought the
crumbs
dude
of
wipes.
fucking toilet paper in your ass.
Boy, it's been like 2 weeks and I've only used one. I got 2 packs of dude wipes left for $10. That's the fucking plug.
Says
Dude.
I fucking love them.
Yeah, and I ain't worried about their tank clogging at work. You feel
Oh
me?
yeah,
Like,
fuck that, bro.
yeah, we're good.
That happened at the spot I worked at one time, and fucking our boss was like, "Yo, so
Dude,
for
what?
the next 3 days,
Yeah, I'm trying to get that sponsor.
we was flushing little baggies of baggies and yeah, it was flushing everything there. But we fucked it up because we had wipes that we'd fucking use, bro. Me and my homie, we're like, fuck that shit. Yeah, he'd give us the big roll, like the fucking. Like, where's the toilet paper getting made that big? What the fuck? But for the 3 days that the fucking plumbers were there fixing our whole plumbing, we had to use the shitter next door, and the shitter next door was to a salon. And the salon shitter, bro, I went for the first day. I was like, hey, I can't hold it no more. Like, I'm going to have to check the salon out and see, I'm going to have to just do it. And I walk in, they're like, can I help you? And I was like, yeah, I really have to go to the bathroom. Like my boss told me we work next door. Like we hooked you up with some sandwiches or something so we could use your bathroom. And they're like, yeah, it's in the back. And they kind of looked at me like, you sure you want, hey, you sure you want to use it? Kind of look. And I was like, bro, I got a shit. I'm going.
Don't tell me they had a squatter.
No, bro, no, it wasn't a squatter, but bro,
Chinese
the door hit the toilet when it swung open, bro. Like I had to fucking open the door in my apron and everything, bro. It was fucking messy from work, bro. I had to squeeze
like the Airbnb
to the side of the toilet
like those Airbnb
and shut the door. And then my knees would hit. I had to like lean against the wall and double arm latch myself to the walls of the shitter and fucking hover, bro. My knees would hit the door, bro. I couldn't fucking sit down. Bro, the thing was this big. I don't know. So I knew they were laughing the whole time. They said he's pooping.
Hey, so we want to go to Japan, and I'm looking up Airbnb.
Oh my god, bro!
Every Airbnb.
I gotta prepare myself for that.
Every Airbnb in Japan, I'm like, Callie, there's no fucking way you're gonna fit
I'm paying for the extra big shitter, bro.
No,
I gotta pay for the American shitter or something. We're gonna fucking. But hey, I knew the whole time that they were laughing at me. They're like, he's taking a shit, and the best part is it looked out to their back parking lot. So every like customer that was like cool with them got to park in the back and walk through the back.
I could see your big ass.
The fucking window doesn't have a screen on it. It's like this big, and I'm just leaning, looking out the window, fucking sweating up a storm, taking these shits, and fucking the customers are looking at me, bro, and they're just like in shock and awe. They're like, "What the fuck is going on back there, bro?"
That is unexplainable.
Oh my god! For 3 whole days, I had to shit like that, bro. I took like 4 shits in 3 days at that goddamn salon, bro. They better enjoyed those sandwiches because I don't know if it was fucking worth it. Holy fuck, bro.
I could see you. What kind of design for a bathroom is that?
I don't know, but it was a closet. It was a closet they put a toilet in somehow. There wasn't even a sink. You had to use the sink outside,
y'all seen Better Call Saul? He'd be living in that Asian salon.
Oh my god,
he'd be living in that Asian salon in the back, dog.
And
they'd be hella like, he'd be like, I'm upgrading in life, and they don't like him either way.
Can we talk about that fucking thing that you watched last night?
Which one?
The Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh my god. So that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
They pretty much broke it down that in the 70s, a girl from Chico got abducted. She got abducted by a man and a wife. She was at her fucking...
a man and a wife?
A man and a wife.
Couple.
Bro, she got abducted after she got in an argument with her boyfriend. So she ended up walking home alone. And she was walking home and they abducted her. This guy was a psycho. You end up finding this out throughout the shit. He was a psychopath. This fool would fucking try to cut their vocal cords so they couldn't talk and be sex toys.
They couldn't scream.
Like literally make sex slaves. He'd put their heads in these boxes that were
so he killed multiple people?
There was multiple. So
How many?
He put there, I think 2 or 3. There was one, the first girl he ever took was in the fucking 50s or some shit, or the 60s. He kept her for 7 years.
Damn.
7 years.
How do they know that?
Bro, because they finally caught him.
And
But this is how they called it. No, this is how they caught him. So fucking all this shit's going down. She's fucking whoop whoop. So within 24 hours, he couldn't get her to comply. Like she was fucking fight or die, so he slit her vocal cords, all this shit, whoop, and they fucking killed her. Mm-hmm. Within 24 hours, they killed her and they buried her somewhere in fucking Red Bluff. Yeah, they drove up north and they fucking buried her somewhere in Red Bluff. So flash forward 30 years. Wow. It's fucking the year 2000. This woman and her daughter, she's a single parent, moves in this apartment in Chico. And they move in and immediately weird shit's happening. First night, second night, third night, she's having crazy dreams vividly about this girl getting kidnapped. The girl from 30 years, she's like, what is this? What's going on? Like, I don't know what the fuck these dreams are about. Everything shit's moving. So then there was a fucking Tickle Me Elmo doll. And the Tickle Me Elmo doll started going. It was a fucking Ernie doll, bro. And the Ernie doll starts freaking out and saying its catchphrase
that
over and over and over
coming out
again.
of Stockton, 6 people shot and killed. One
keeps going, bro. Her shit was so fucking, and like her daughter would see a woman.
Survived
her daughter
after
say,
a series of serial
hi. And
killings.
she's like, honey, who are you saying hi to? And she's like, Marliz. And she's like, what? Like, who are you saying hi to? Marliz. And it never made sense to her. Well, finally, she's like, yo, these dreams I'm having are so vivid. I think I need to talk to the police. I think that, they need to see. And she'd call them. She called them when the Ernie thing happened. And they came and they're like, man, this is kind of, even the officer that was with her was like, at the time, we didn't believe her. We didn't know what to believe. She told him the vivid shit about the dreams. And it started lining up with another missing person.
Damn.
And they're like, wait a minute. And then they were like, well, what if this is this girl? And so she told him all this stuff. Like, bro, she was having dreams of like the coordinates of where the body's buried. Like the ghost was fucking like she was telling her how to find her
feet. It was like she in her dreams. It was like,
and the shit that they gave him, it was so accurate that she had to fucking get a lawyer. Because they thought she wasn't part of it.
Hey, so tell me why.
And sign some shit to fucking be like, yo, if you give us your information, we won't put you in jail because we believe you're not the person.
Hey, so tell me why what he's describing. We watched that movie the other night about. That's what that black phone was about.
Yeah, kind of. It is kind of like that.
His sister. No, like from like the beginning. If you rewatch it, there's multiple times where she makes little comments to her brother about how she's having dreams.
Well, yeah, she's having the dreams about the other kids.
About the other kids.
Exactly.
And then her brother gets abducted. And the dreams get like 10 times stronger, and dude, and then so tell me how that's not all connected to that fucking what was it that dream TV show that was out
Dreams. Sandman.
Yeah, bro, and it's right in that show they have like there's
somehow these ghosts are able to get into people's dreams
people who can, yeah, bro, and I've always thought that's the reason why I have fucking crazy ass dreams.
So the craziest part, right? They catch this fool off of what she had her dreams about. They catch him. They fucking get him. The judge says it's the most disgusting shit he's ever heard of. Gives him 104 years. Okay? 30 years.
Did he cop to it, or did he?
Yeah, he said, but he wouldn't tell him where Marliz was buried. Still to this day, they haven't found it out. It's somewhere in Red Bluff, and like they're close.
I thought she had the coordinates.
What's up? She's close. It's not like exactly, but it's like the area that they think the body is where she gave them. Mm-hmm. Like she knows shit that like she should not know, and all this shit. So flash forward to 2021. So last year is when they started filming for this episode. And she had nothing of the case. She didn't know that her dreams helped at all for 30 years. She just told him what they told him, and that was it. They went off of it, and it got the conviction. This guy got admitted to a psych ward, got let out on parole with it. So, like, he has 10 years or some shit, or 5 years to get fucking rehabilitated, and he could possibly be released. But the craziest thing is she never knew nothing about the case. She told him that shit that one day. They used it. They got all that shit. 2021, they're at Jack's Diner here in Chico, and they're talking, they finally talk about it. And she's like, well, what did my dreams help? And they're like, your dreams were 100% accurate. Down to the box they put on her fucking girls' heads. Mm-hmm. Like, to the fucking T. And she's like, well, what was the girl's name? Marliz. Mm-hmm. That was the girl that the fucking daughter was seeing, bro. And would say, hi, my friend's here.
So did she die in that apartment, or what?
No, bro, but that's where she lived, bro. I was attached, her spirit's attached to that apartment. And like, bro, me and Bailey looked up fucking Yelp reviews of that apartment complex in Chico, and literally every single one's like, yo, watch the fucking, or check Reddit, bro, check this shit out. Like, whoop, it's not fucking. It says
multiple rooms haunted.
Literally every fucking room they said is haunted. It's fucking 1-star reviews on Yelp. Do not live there. Really? Like, bro, swear to God, bro.
And I went to a party there freshman and sophomore year. Like, both years I've been to parties in that apartment complex.
Bro,
but
like, if you believe, if you believe in all that shit, bro, then if you believe in all that, that's her spirit, like, begging for help.
Nigga, she wants her body to be found, bro. Literally.
That's her spirit begging for closure.
Exactly. That's all she wants, is for her parents to know where her body is.
And that's how that happens in that movie. All their spirits get set free after they find out. After they find out. Like, yeah, and that's a crazy. Another crazy concept about that is like, yo, like, you're saying that he's gonna get out.
Yeah, bro. In 5 years.
Hey, there be people doing like 50. There be people doing life for fucking 50 pounds of weed.
Bro, I know. And they're gonna let this fucking convicted. Yeah. Like, bro, they don't know where the second body is.
Yo, like, you're trying to tell me.
And they're gonna let him out.
Trying to tell me at the prison that dude went to in his 60-year sentence, they can rehabilitate him for selling some weed. This man got rehabilitated for slitting throats
within like fucking 40 years. Are you serious?
Like, bro, like, it's just crazy. Like,
oh, he's just an old man now. He's rehabilitated. He ain't gonna kill nobody else. He's cool. Like.
bro.
Hey,
It's fucking
and so is
nuts.
Pac-Man Jones over here.
Bro,
who's been in
this
cell
fool
for
would
4
slice
years.
bitches'
Fucking-
throats open to make them sex slaves so they couldn't talk back while their head was in a soundproof box.
Hey, he let the urges.
and they're
he
gonna let that motherfucker out.
He
bro.
let the demons.
We don't kink shame
He
though.
let
Oh
the
my
demons. Hey,
Bro.
he let the demons get to him.
Oh my God.
You don't crave to the fucking kink temptation or whatever. That's not a. That's
That
not,
shit
nah.
was out of pocket, bro. Like,
You find a bitch to punch and.
oh my
20
God.
bucks, you feel me? Like,
this fool, he said we punching bitches for money now.
Hey.
Yeah, bro, we getting fucking.
hey, everybody takes a payment for something. You feel me?
Oh my God.
You feel me? No.
All right, we can hop in the Patreon now.
Okay.
We just hit an hour.
What's up?
We just hit an hour.
Hour? Okay, cool.
Been an hour, baby.
What's the plans for
See
tonight?
you on the other side.